very quickly. So with 1 out and 1 on, Keisha Phillips comes to the plate. She has struck out twice, hasn't reached first. This is going to be popped up. Zenon gloves it, not able to get it. The throw to second may not be in time. Steals on second, and Keisha lurks out a single. And here comes the 1-for-3 Angela Del Vecchio. And let me tell you something, folks. If there's somebody that wants to put this game away, it'll be her right now. Facing Lindsay Felgate. She's going to take ball 1 low. On deck, Jacinda Smith. With only 1 out. Popped up back, but you heard the crack of the bat. That one could have been big. I think the Astros just narrowly missed one right there. And that one's hit over to left field. Infield fly. But what? Infield fly. Are you kidding me? That was going to go into left field. That was like a little blooper. You're going to call that an infield frickin' fly? Get the fuck out of here. I apologize for my language. Drilled hard to left field. Well, just like that, Jacinda's going to replicate it. And that loads up the base. Maybe it was all for the better. But still. That'll load up the bases for Amir Khan. Redeem Angela. I'm sorry. I just got mad because they conceded that an infield fly. That wasn't going to be infield fly. 2 outs with the bases loaded for Amir Khan. He takes a zigzagger wide for ball 1. And the Bombers have life. It took them 6 innings to get it. Popped up back and foul. 1-1. Mr. Clutch at the plate knows the task. Popped up again, back and foul. This is a huge pitch coming up for the Astros. Grounder over to the left side. Could be tricky to play. Felgate, the throw to home in time. He's not even standing on the plate. But they get the last out. But now face a 2-run deficit to the Bombers going into the 7th. And Lindsay Felgate will lead it off. And again, the outfield playing back into the left. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Felgate gonna try and get this game back in the Astros' favor. Pops it over to the left. Nice catch by Stephanie. Wasn't able to get it. And Felgate's on with the single. So 1 on and no out. And this is where right now the Bombers need to really stride down on the defense at this very moment if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Ball 1 to the outside, and that's 1-0 for Zenon Estrada. The pitch. Hit hard to left field. This one could go all the way. Tied ball game. And the Bombers just cannot escape this Astros offense. Jennifer Goodfellow comes up to the plate. Angela Del Vecchio just has not had the best day on the mound. She's going to take a grounder. Nice catch. Throw to first. And just like that, 1 away. Tied ball game at 7. It may not be tied for very long, because if I look at the Bombers going into the 8th, they're going to have Stephanie Morgan, Ahmed Khan, and Corang. Tanya Ojeda was swing and miss for strike 1. Here comes the next pitch to Uchida. Strike 2 in there. Tied 7 in the 7th inning. Strike 3, Angela very nicely gets another one. Angela Novecchio. She's approaching. She's at pitch 70. We'll see what happens come the 9th inning. Swung on and missed for strike 1 for Bagwell. 2 outs. The 0-1 to Bagwell. Popped up away and foul. Big 0-2 to Bagwell coming up. Gets him with the strike 3. And after a 2-run blast from Estrada to tie the game, Astros are turned away 1-2-3. We had mentioned time and time before coming into this series. I'm messing with plastic coverings. I'm sorry. Just trying to sort them all and put them all away. We had mentioned many times in this series how intense these two were going to be against each other. Stephanie will take a harsh, hard-sinking strike 1 with Ahmed Khan on deck. Not fooled by this one. Dings it over to the right side. That's going to be a base hit. Stephanie's on her way to second. The throw to second, not going to be in time. Stephanie has laced a double. Nice hustle by Morgan. That'll bring up Ahmed Khan. 2 for 3. Had it not been for the pop-up and he had done something else, could have been a perfect score all around. But he has hit 2 home runs today. And he'll swing at a spitball late for strike 1. The Bombers in an opportunity right now. Pitch. Ball. Just low. Misses. Lindsay a little fumed by that pitch. 1-1. Popped up high to left field. Blackwood on the run. Is able to track it. Makes a nice catch. And that's 1 away. Corang comes up to the plate. Astros dodge a bullet with Ahmed popping out. And Corang will swing and miss for strike 1. Has reached first twice today. With 1 out. Drilled hard over to the left side. That one's going to carry for a home run! On the line drive swing away, Corang hits one just over the plate and has given the Bombers the lead again. It's now 9-7 here in the top of the 8th. That one just had enough carry to clear the fence. Wow. Somewhere over there is a lucky kid in left field who had just got that ball. And Billie Jean, she just wasn't able to get to it. So on a line drive, you all saw that. So sometimes if the fence is low enough, the line drive can become a home run swing. And again, the Astros now face a deficit of 2 runs as Ernie Steele took strike 1 inside and high. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And the next pitch. The big ball away in the dirt. Almost out of play. That could have been a wild pitch. Here comes the 1-2. That is ball 2. Man, that one just barely touching the box. Called ball. 2-2 to Steele. Popped up back and foul. Lindsay getting a little heated over the plate as she's throwing fastballs. 2-2 with 1 out. Little blooper over to the right side. Gonna be tricky to play. Felgate nursed the throw from Bagwell and steals on first with a ludicrous single. And that'll bring up Maria Luna, who has failed to reach first. She came into this game batting .600.